Morning. It's Christmas Eve. If you're watching this on the day I'll upload, it's Christmas Day. Merry bloody Christmas. It's been quite the year, hasn't it? There's a lot going on in the world. There's a lot of good going on in the world, and there's a lot of bad going on in the world. And I deliberately don't talk about really either of those things on any of my channels. Not because I don't watch current affairs or have an understanding of what's going on in the world. For a couple of reasons. The first reason is because I think there needs to be more positivity online, not so much negativity. So I was hoping that this and my turn that off. My channels can be a place of that positivity. I think there's enough negative stuff going around. And the other reason is because I don't really understand a lot of what's going on deeply, you know. I only know what I read and see through the Western media, which probably isn't the most reliable source. It was proven to be not the most reliable source, so I think it's very ambitious or rambunctious of people to really form opinions on stuff that when they don't really have the right information. And I'm sure you can probably find it, but anyway. Today should be a day of, you know, time with family, reflection, and you know, and also thinking and of those people that don't have that today for whatever reason. So my thoughts are with you. If you're by yourself today, you're not alone in spirit. I think it's one of those days that I realize how lucky I am. I've got ample food in my stomach, more than I should have. I've got a roof over my head, and I've got a great network of supportive family and friends. So count my blessings. Very lucky. Anyway, day's just started. I've just got up, had a coffee. I'm gonna go for a bike ride, get some exercise in. Had a rubbish sleep last night. I don't often have bad sleeps. I'm not a bad sleeper, but I just couldn't get to sleep for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't relax well. And this is kind of a time of relaxing for everyone. Everything turns off, nothing happens. And the truth is, it doesn't sit with me very well. I don't like not being productive. I don't like relaxing, and you know, I'm a doer. I like doing stuff. So then, because everyone else is off, all I end up doing is like a lot of reflection and a lot of pottering and wandering of the mind, which I've talked about a lot. I really enjoy that, but I think often I can do too much of it. And your mind goes off in some weird tangents. So, not in like a really negative sense. I just I end up hyper obsessing over things that I probably shouldn't hyper obsess over, because they're really insignificant. So I've been hyper obsessing over motorbikes lately. So I've always been a rider. I've always ridden push bikes and motorbikes, and I love it. Right, I love cars and bikes and stuff like that. My last bike I had a GSXR 750. If you know what that is, then cool. If you don't, then that's cool also. But that was just my last bike that I had, and I had to sell that when we moved from Melbourne to the sunny coast because when COVID, the start of COVID, so I sold it. And it was an annoying time to sell it because COVID had just started, so the market hadn't risen yet, and I kind of panic sold it. I had to sell it. We were moving. I couldn't bring it up here. It was just logistically too hard at the time. It was a very rushed move, so I offloaded it really quickly. I don't think I lost money on the deal, but if I had have just held on to that bike for like 6 months, I would have like doubled my money. But anyway, such is life. So yeah, I've been really obsessing over bikes lately. I've been wanting to buy a new bike for ages. I just haven't had the time to think about it or to go into it. So I finally, because I started slowing down and thinking about it, like, oh, I'm going to buy a bike, and then, but then I kind of, I don't know, I kind of know what I want. But what I want, I don't really want to spend that amount of money, to be perfectly honest. So kind of going down a different thought path at the moment. Anyway, it's all really, really insignificant things. And I think my mind gets caught up in it, and then I get frustrated with myself that I'm spending so much time on the subject, and it feels unproductive because it doesn't matter. At the same time, it's important that people have releases in their life. And I sound like a spoiled brat when I'm getting stressed about buying a motorbike. I'm not stressed, I'm just like probably hyper obsessing over it. And the new car still hasn't come yet, as you can probably tell, because everyone's in the comments asking about that. So no, it hasn't come yet. Surprise, surprise, it's supposed to come before Christmas. It didn't. I have a sneaking suspicion it's at the dealership, but they just kind of probably ran out of time to process it effectively. They've got to do stuff to it before they can kind of hand it over. And I think the year kind of caught up on them, understandably. And the promise is now it'll be the 1st or 2nd week of January. Anyway, none of that stuff matters. I'm going to go for a bike ride, and then I'm going to continue cooking this lunch. This is my gravy from yesterday, still going. Tastes good too. Alright, porchetta looking good. The old obligatory scratch test. Then we're going to do some broccoli pasta, some dolce di leche, sorry, not dolce di leche, what's it called in Italian? Agrodolce tomatoes, sweet and sour tomatoes. Bit of beautiful Rick spread. Got some cheese to start. I think that's it.
Hey.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Alright, lunch over. It's like 7 o'clock now. A nice lunch, nice long lunch. We kind of sat around the table and chatted for a few hours, and very civil. Very civil. But it was good. It's nice to catch up with friends. So it's like Mitch and Daz were here, and our friends Tim and Zoe and Caitlin's sister. It was good. I cooked a pav as well. Did a pav for dessert. And then tonight we're going to post. I'll post this to go live tomorrow on Chrissy Day, and I've got one more short that I'm going to post tonight. It's actually Babe cooking, which is kind of interesting. It'd be interesting to see the reaction from people on that one. And then tomorrow I'm not posting anything at all. I'm not posting a short format, a long format, nothing. So proper day off tomorrow, Chrissy Day. I'll still be cooking though. Always cooking. And then Boxing Day back to normal. I mean, not normal, but back to, we've got videos coming out. 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st, 1st. And then our schedule will change from the 1st, which is, I don't know if I've talked about it yet, but I'm a little bit apprehensive of, a little bit nervous on, to be honest, because I've always kind of posted, I think I have talked about it on this channel, I've always kind of posted pretty much every day, so I'm not sure how big of a change it's going to be. The theory is that posting a bit less, we should be able to spend more time on videos, which means we should get more views, and the numbers should stay the same, but it's, feels like we're going into the bit of the unknown a little bit. But we're still going to post kind of 3 or 4 shorts a week, which is still a lot. I don't know. I just got to, give it time, right? I've got to give it a few months and let it settle and not react too, drastically too fast. Hopefully we get some bangers, get a couple of early wins next year as far as viral videos, because they kind of help your numbers really. If you have 1 or 2 viral videos in a month, it makes your month look pretty good. just naturally. I looked this morning randomly at like on YouTube for shorts on the main channel. My most viewed short on my main channel is, I'm pretty sure it's a biryani video. Double check now. It is. So my most viewed short on YouTube, and these numbers are for YouTube alone, and the main Andy Cooks channel, the chicken biryani. That went live on the 19th of October 2022, and it has 138 million views. 138 million. With 7.5 million likes, 35,000 comments, and 98.4% likes versus dislikes. So that's pretty crazy. The next video after that, that's pretty funny. So the next video after that, the main channel is a Kasha video, which we didn't do that long ago. That was the 11th of October last year, and it has 46 million views. And I got scolded in the comments for that one. People were freaking out. They reckon I too much garlic and I burned the onions and all kinds of stuff. And I thought that bread was delicious. So whatever. But yeah. But interesting, it's still got 1.5 billion likes, so 97% likes versus dislikes. So yeah, you have one of those videos and your month's set. But these top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 videos. 138 million, 46 million, 43 million, 30 million, 30 million, 30 million, 27 million, 25, 21, 19, 16, 16, 15. Mind blowing. 22, 22, 22, 22, 22. Most of them one year in 2022, 23, 22, 22. So from all those videos, there's only 2 in there from this year, which is pretty crazy. But I think 2022 was the year that YouTube Shorts really boomed, really kicked off. But yeah, we'll see how that goes next year. Fingers crossed. Hopefully the content gets better. I'm sure it will get better, but how proportionately it gets better with how many views you get. It does feel like the age of the shorts, I don't think it's over by any stretch of the imagination, but I think the shorts have kind of, they went like that, and they're kind of, just plateauing out a bit, which is natural. That's how trends and stuff happen. But and the one thing we really want to do is focus on long format content next year and really improving the thumbnails. And our biggest long format, I'm pretty sure, is a chicken biryani as well. It is a chicken biryani long format video we did, which was actually in 2023. That was this year. So February 26, 2023, we posted chicken biryani step guide to the best rice dish ever. It's true, I think it is the best rice dish ever. And that has 4.6 million views. So that's pretty crazy. 2022, we did a pork adobo video at 1.7. Did a bacon water video. What else? 2023 we did a video, so that was April 30th, 1.4 million. How to cook the perfect steak, that worked pretty well. How to cut up a rump, 1.2 million views. Our origins episode to Philippines, 1.2 million views. That's pretty good. Mutton biryani, 1.9 or 900,000. Sorry. Yeah. Anyway, I think I think about like targets and stuff a lot, and for a long time, our benchmark of a video did well. A long format video, it was like we just want to get 100,000 views in the first 24 hours, and it's kind of pretty rare that doesn't happen these days. I mean, it probably actually yesterday's video hasn't done great. It's done 46,000 views, so number 8. But I really want to get to the point where we're doing million view videos, every week. I think it's possible. I definitely think it's possible. We just got to keep plugging away, keep getting better. I've only been doing content for just over 2 years now. We've only been doing long format content for like not even 18 months. So I always kind of, compare myself to people that have been doing it a lot longer. And I compare myself down to to guys like Josh Wiseman, right? Josh now he's a friend of mine, right? And you look at the views that he does, it's mind blowing. I think it's important that we stay true to ourselves and stay true to the style and the type of content that we've kind of has got us as far. That doesn't mean you don't improve, don't change, don't try new things, but yeah. Anyway, legends, it's Christmas Eve. It's Christmas Day when you're watching this. If you're watching the day of upload, Merry Christmas. I'll see you before New Year's, but Happy New Year. I hope you enjoy some delicious food on Chrissy Day with your family. If you're by yourself, just know there's a lot of people thinking about you, even though you don't even know them. Try and enjoy yourselves. Maybe go watch some Andy Cook's videos. We'll see you all on Boxing Day maybe. Big love. Peace.